Hello. If it's rain you're after, you won't find any substantial amounts in this forecast. We were on Monday teased by a few showers out there that only produced a few millimetres of rain here and there, and they are not a sign of things to come.
Yes, it's a little bit cold getting in the car this morning.
Oh, who needs Carol? There you go. Sally's just done the weather, Carol. You're all right.
And very well, might I add. Good morning, everybody. This morning, Sally is quite right. It is a cold start to the day, and for some of us, it is a frosty one as well, particularly parts of the Highlands and East Anglia. Now, as we go through the course of today, we're going to see increasing amounts of cloud. It will be mainly dry, I say mainly because there's some patchy light rain across parts of Scotland and also northeast England. But there's some dense fog, as you can see from this weather watcher picture that Melody sent in from Lincolnshire. And Salindan looks very much like the weather is stuck in a rut.
I much preferred your weather to Sally's very short weather, Carol. I can tell you're a professional.
It was concise.
Thank you.
But it was nice and concise.
I will see you after 6:30 this morning. Thanks, Carol.
Carol is too kind. She's just being nice.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Good morning, everyone. This morning it's a chilly start to the day. For some of us, it's also a foggy one as well. Across parts of the Midlands, central England, you can see here in Bedfordshire, there's quite a lot of fog around, and also Lincolnshire. These white circles represent the strength of the wind, the average strength. So it's just a gentle breeze today, except for along the North Sea coastline where there's a brisk northeasterly breeze. So here it will feel chilly. We're looking at temperatures between 8 and about 11 degrees. But the top temperature in the gentle breezes, or even out of them, will be about 16 degrees. Worth mentioning too, pollen levels across Wales and into southern England today are high, and we're talking tree pollen. And we're looking at a brisk wind in the southeast and the English Channel. If anything, temperatures down a touch today, down a touch tomorrow on what we're looking at today down in Sal.
OK, good to get you today's and your tomorrow's right there, Carol. What day is it again? It's Tuesday, I think.
As we would say in Gaelic, what a burach.
Right,
okay.
New word for that. That's a lot of. I imagine there's quite a few U's and R's and B's in that, Carol. I have to look out how to spell that one. Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Well, Carol hasn't promised it yet, but summer is on the way. Here's Carol with one last look at the weather for us. Morning, Carol.
Morning.
Good morning, everyone. This morning is mixed fortunes in terms of the weather. Across parts of West, South and North Wales, we've got some sunshine. Same too across Western Scotland. There's some blue skies, but there's a lot of cloud around as well.
Carol, thanks very much. Thank you.
Enjoy your Tuesday. You back with us tomorrow, Carol?
I certainly am, yes.
Lovely.
Brilliant.
See you there.
We'll reconvene.
See you then.
Yes. Okay. See you tomorrow morning.
I'll try not to do a weather forecast again tomorrow.
I enjoyed it.
My four-word weather forecast.
Yes.
Good morning from Cornwall, where the sun is about to arrive and people gather to remember Harry Billinge, the D-Day veteran and friend of BBC Breakfast, who will be laid to rest here today.
Will be remembered. John Maguire, BBC News, St Austell.
You know, you talk to people here in Cornwall and they all remember that glint in the eye, that ability of Harry's just to be able to talk to anyone, to be able to connect with anyone. And that determination to remember the others who didn't come home. Harry always said, it's not about me, it's about my mates, the ones who fell. But today, on the day of his funeral, it is all about Harry. It's Harry himself that we get a chance to remember today. And it's a really special moment. You get a sense of all the people who are converging on St Austell, converging on Charlestown for this very special service later this morning at St Paul's Church, just up on the hill behind us here. I came out of the pub last night, down here on the harbour. I'm sure Harry would have entirely approved of that. And I met some French guys who'd come over from Normandy. They'd travelled here to remember him, to pay their respect. And Harry is a celebrity in Normandy. People remember him and the sacrifice that those other men made back in the Second World War. And they said that they just needed to be here today. They could have gone to the memorial, but they wanted to be here to remember him in person at the funeral. A lot of them are reflecting on the fact that they're glad that, you know, the pandemic rules have changed, and it means that there can be an event like this, that there can be a gathering of this number. There's going to be a special beer unveiled a bit later today, because the wake after the funeral is going to be held at the local brewery, and they're unveiling a special beer in Harry's memory. Some of you have been in touch this morning with some suggestions for a name for it. Billinge Brew is one that's come in. The Marvellous Man is another one. And Harry the Hero is Rachel's suggestion. We'll find out what it's going to be called a little bit later. But I can see from your messages this morning just how much this man meant to you. I think we all felt we knew him, didn't we? Because of that interview that he did on the breakfast sofa in Normandy. Mark has got in touch on Twitter. He's saying, thank you, Harry, for your humility, your courage, your loyalty and your kindness. We will always remember you.